In today's video, I'm going to be leaving a review of Waalaxy, the LinkedIn automation platform. So as you can see in front of me, we have their homepage pulled up. They allow you to, quote, make LinkedIn your #1 acquisition channel. Contact up to 500 million profiles by LinkedIn and email. They claim you can get hundreds of positive responses. So let's dive right into it. 22 million replies generated, it looks like. That's pretty darn good. You can automate things like invitations, messages, and profile visits through their platform. You get about 800 invitations per month, and it claims to be 100% safe for your account. You can find emails and sync it to your CRM. So if you're using a CRM or maybe you are a sales team, this could be a good solution for you. If you're an agency, you can also view all of your LinkedIn accounts in one place and manage those conversations. That way, you're not having to have 5, 6, 7 different instances of the platform pulled up. So 4 simple steps to get started with Waalaxy. Number 1, you need to import your leads from LinkedIn. So this is going to be through the typical LinkedIn search function or even Sales Navigator if you pay for an account. Then you're going to select a sequence. They have pre-made ones, or you can customize it. In this example here, they've added 100 prospects to the sequence, and it looks like they're going to send a connection request to each of those leads. If it's connected, that lead's going to receive a message. If it's not connected, I'm sure that this will go and view the profile or something of that nature. They do have a little bit of AI, so they let you write about 20% of the message. So I'm guessing that's kind of a warm introduction that they allow for. And finally, you have that Unibox that you can use. So you can manage all of your leads in one place and handle all those conversations. So Waalaxy's been around for about 5 or 6 years. They're one of the bigger players in the space. Here's their pricing. So anywhere from $39 to $70 a month. So you can think 40 or 70. It looks like in the $39 plan, you're only getting 500 invitations and you're missing out on the email capabilities, having multiple senders, and priority support there. So I'd recommend going with the business plan. In terms of my overall rating of Waalaxy, I'd give it a 6.5. I think that there are some pros. It's very easy to use. It's affordable at $70 a month. They have quite a long history of LinkedIn automation, so they've been around for a while, so that's always a good thing. In terms of the cons, it's pretty basic. They don't have an internal leads database. You have to rely on that LinkedIn search capability in order to bring your leads in, which limits you in terms of your targeting. And the big thing that really knocked down Waalaxy for me is all of the leads that you're reaching out to are cold. So there's no intent-based capabilities that they have to go and monitor different signals that leads are actually looking to buy your product, which in return, your reply rates are going to be significantly lower than if you were to use a signal-based or intent-based approach. But I do have one more tool to show you that is a lot better than Waalaxy, in my opinion, and that's a tool that we've been developing called ProspectZero. It's new in 2026. It's completely AI native, and it actually uses agents to go and find warm prospects on LinkedIn who are interacting with your competitors, with influencers in your niche, and posting about your niche as well. So this is ProspectZero. There's a 7-day free trial you can start. Very easy to get set up. You can have your first agent up and running in about 5 minutes. But let's go ahead and jump right into my account and we will see what we're working with here. Okay, so this is ProspectZero. You can see today we've already looked for 187 leads. These are leads who are subscribed to different signals we have. For example, if you look at John here, he engaged with one of my competitors' posts. It looks like about 5 minutes ago. We went out and we found John, and then we ended up saying he's a founder, which falls in line with our target ICP. So our system scored him as a qualified lead, and he's going to be reached out to today at some point. So he's going to get a connection request, and our AI is going to write a series of personalized messages to send him. In terms of the replies piece, I mean, that's really the biggest, the most important thing when it comes to LinkedIn outreach. Like I said, with Waalaxy, you're only contacting those cold prospects. So I'd expect your reply rates, I've used tools like that in the past, to be anywhere from 5 to 15%. Whereas here in ProspectZero, our average reply rate is a lot closer to 20 to 30%. So you're getting about 2 to 3 times the reply rate of ProspectZero. I'll show you quickly how to set up your own agent. It's really simple. Like I said, when you go through the onboarding, it's actually going to help have you set up your own agent in real time. So you'll start bringing in leads within a couple of hours. But I'll go ahead and walk you through it. We're just going to call this our YouTube agent because we are recording a YouTube video. First thing we're going to do is we're going to define exactly who we're targeting. So let's say we want to go after accounting firms that are under 50 head count here in the United States, and we want to target their founders, their owners, and let's just call head of accounting. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're actually going to go out and look for these people. But before we do, we need to set up our signals. So this is where all the magic actually happens, guys. This is where we're able to find that intent in those buying signals that people are showing online that really you just have to look for. And luckily our AI agent can do that for us. So we have a few around your own brand. So anybody who visits your profile, anybody who engages with your posts or with your company's posts can be included as a signal. We have competitor and market attributions you can use. So any influencers in your space who get a lot of engagement, you can subscribe to their content and take their leads, as well as with your company competitors. So any competitors you have, you can go ahead and take their leads as well. Lastly, we do have keywords. So if you want to, for example, or for in this example, if we're targeting accounting, maybe we want to target accounts receivable as one of our keywords here. And we also can track job changes. So these signals are combined with the target ICP information that you give the agent. And the agent essentially goes out for you, finds these warm leads, and then reaches out to them completely on autopilot. In terms of the actual messaging, you can define what that looks like here in your outreach goals section. Let's say we want to start conversations, we want to challenge our prospects, and we'd like to add some special instructions. We can say, make sure to ask if they want a quick video sent over. Maybe that's our CTA. You can generate a preview if you want to see kind of what the messages are going to look like before they go out. But for this example, we're just going to jump right through. You'll launch your agent, and then within 10 to 15 minutes, your first warm leads are actually going to start coming into the console here as your agent goes and does the work. And then within 24 hours, you'll already be reaching out to your prospects. So ProspectZero is great. Again, ProspectZero.com. You can sign up for a 7-day free trial in the description. I would highly recommend using a product like this over one of the more traditional legacy providers for LinkedIn automation, just because this agent is going to be able to do so much more with the leads it's able to find, and your reply rates are going to be much higher, leading to a lot more sales. So again, if you want to get started, links in the description. Thank you guys for your time.